What's going on, everybody? I'm Slav-in-a-tor-ski and welcome to the channel. And today I'm bringing you what you probably expected to see next coming up on the channel when I said there's a new contender coming in. I am doing an entire comparison series of the last 4 of these items that have been released. And the 2 that were released a couple weeks ago started it, and I brought in the old champs to kind of go against them. So you'll also notice that I'm changing my wording a little bit. I'm trying to see exactly how the algorithm on YouTube works. So just bear with me on that. I'm going to change my phrasing a little bit because I like to do some tests to see what's going on here. Because it's very strange. It's very random how it all works. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the normal things we do. If you enjoy content like this or on gaming, anything like that, subscribe to the channel. I have something new coming out all the time. And I know I've put off the gaming for a couple of weeks since I went on my vacation, but I'm going to be getting back into that nice and strong here soon. Also, if you do enjoy the video or you find it informational, a like's always super appreciated, and comment away anything that you think would apply. So let's get straight into what is in the box. First off, Springfield Armory. You already know what's in the box, but this is the Hellcat OSP. I saw the RDP came out, and I figured I'll pick up the OSP to kind of compare it against the other ones I have, so it's pretty comparable, I think. Plus, I don't need that compensator, and I don't need the optic, mainly because I don't really like having optics on my carry. But let's get inside the box. You get this nice little travel pack, and the Hellcat fits just like that, has 1 magazine in it. Put that off to the side. You have an envelope full of information, chamber flag. For the accessories, let's grab everything. Sorry about the plastic crinkle. Springfield branded cable lock. There is a flush fit mag plate. The second mag is the 13 rounder, the extended. You have a magazine loader, also Springfield branded. And let's see what's inside the envelope. I'm going to pour everything out here. No more plastic, so you don't have to worry about that crinkle. Alright, so you get a Springfield decal. So nice swag. An envelope. And what goes in the envelope is your warranty. So it's already prepaid. Then you also have a Veridian 50% off, the red laser made for this. And here's a precaution for use. This is the guide for the Hellcat and the safety manual. You have nice pictures. You see here, there's that compensator I was telling you about. It adds to the length of it. For me, and a concealed carry, I don't really need a compensator, but I think this is a very good pistol to concealed carry. You have full detailed images, and they're actual pictures of the item. I almost did it. You see what I'm trying to do? And they're not digital renders, so I think that's kind of a plus. Here you have diagrams. I prefer the diagrams like this. They're nice and clear, easy to see. And that's everything. So what is in the box? That's what's in the box. There's nothing else. So I'm going to clean this off. We'll be right back, and I'll have it all presented up nice and pretty. Alright, much easier to look at, isn't it? So first we'll go off that little travel bag. I really think this is cool when companies include these. You have a pouch here for extra magazines, and of course the Hellcat will fit that way. Let's take a look at the actual Hellcat itself. Very good looking. I like this. Good feel, good look. And here's your other magazine, but very nice. And of course, we are safe. Alright, so magazines first. You get a 11 rounder and a 13 rounder. See how one has extra capacity in it. And this is a base plate on the bottom because each magazine is roughly the same size. You do have different cuts for the viewing ports, but this one has a little bit changed internals and of course the bigger bottom on it. And this is a one-piece base plate on here. You see how it comes off there, and you see the ridges. There is no sleeve, it's all one piece. And that goes for both of these. This is the flush one, if you wanted to go flush instead of pinky extension. So let's show you what it looks like with both of them in it. So that is the pinky extension. Of course, if you wanted flush, it would fit like that. So it would be a little bit easier to carry. You'd have less of this sticking out and poking your shirt and showing imprint. Or I should say just printing. And then that's what the extended one looks like. So you have an idea of what you're looking at there. Okay, so let's go over the features of the Hellcat itself. Again, this is the OSP model. So far, I love this. I love the look and feel of it. Very, very cool. So I'll stop drooling and start explaining. Alright, so as usual, we're going to start on the grip. You have this nice, you hear that? Sandpaper grip. It's not too abrasive like some. Feels really good. You'll notice that it is grooved up here for your thumb to rest right on there. You have some mild finger grooves here. And I'm going to put the extended mag in it just to show you so you can get your pinky on there. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to kick the camera. Feels really good. That texture goes all the way around. You have a nice curve here to get in the webbing of your hand so there's no bite. A nice undercut in the trigger guard for your finger to fit. I'd hate it when they don't put that cut there because it feels really awkward. It is smooth on the front of the trigger guard here. Of course, I've been trying to get all these very similar. You do have a frame-mounted safety. It is ambidextrous. It's on both sides. Slide catch, slide release, right there. Only on one side. Take down lever. Decent trigger guard, big enough to get fingers in there. I have large hands. If you're wearing gloves, it might be a little tough. If you have larger hands, if you have smaller hands, you'll probably be okay. Now, one of the nice pluses of this one versus a lot of the other options, you have a front rail with one position on it. So you can put lights, lasers, things like that on the front of there. So, cool plus. I like that. And you notice that you have this little groove here. It is actually indented. It's on both sides. They put that so you can have your finger there. It's a nice little way to, here's where I should keep my finger, here's a little textured part to remind me. Pretty cool, I like that. You'll notice it is beveled all the way around. That helps with carry, so there's less issues. You have very nice slide cuts. I like the design on them, that little double serration. Super easy to grab. You want to do press checks, super easy. Easy to charge. Backplate's nice, has some serrations cut into it. As far as the sights, there we go. You have the ball in the cup. So you have the U on the back, and you have that real high vis, let's get that focus right, on the front. And that one does have a tritium insert, so it is a night sight, so it is very, very nice. Of course, I'm covering it instead of showing it to you. I like the tasteful branding on the top, because it also doubles as a glare reducer. Very nice. The writing on it is not overly done. Nice font. Very tasteful. It does not say grip zone, thank God. And very, very nice and all. You'll notice the sights. Now, they are not adjustable for elevation. They're dovetailed. There's no adjustment on there, but you can go back and forth for windage by tapping them either way if you wanted to. Same with the front, also dovetailed. Oops, focus, there we go. So not bad. I like it so far quite a bit. And as usual, like all of them, you do have a viewport on top to see if there is a loaded chamber. Look for brass in that hole. That hole right there, in case you were wondering. Now, we've gone over all the features of this, but are we forgetting one very important feature? Yes, we are. The plate. This has an optics plate on it, or a optics cut, so you can actually mount red dots and different pistol optics right on top there. Cool feature. Very, very cool feature. I like that they have it. This thing has pretty much everything you could want in a CCW. And the trigger, you'll notice, also has a trigger blade safety. So, very nice feature there. But while we're at it, since I'm playing with the trigger now, let's show you the trigger. So you'll come all the way up here, you have some take up till you hit a wall. It breaks on that wall pretty well. The reset, it resets almost exactly on that wall. The wall has the slightest touch of give. Reset. I don't know why this camera's going crazy with the focus. I think I need a new one. See that slightest bit of give, and then it breaks. This actually has a very nice trigger. I'm very impressed with this. Very impressed. So, oh, and as far as the magazine release, you saw earlier, but the mags will pop right out. There's very little resistance, so that's not an issue. They come right out. Magazine release is almost flush with the side of it, of the Hellcat, but it comes out a little bit with some serrations right on here. So you don't have to worry about your thumb hitting it if you're shooting. Your thumb, especially if it's like mine, I have a big fat thumb, it actually barely touches it, and I never have an issue with touching these on any pistols. I don't think I'll have that issue with this one either. Now if you look on the other side, shape them up, it is reversible. So you can put that mag release on this side if you're a lefty. Cool feature. But let's go ahead and move on to the next part of the video. Alright, so it's time in the video to go ahead and weigh everything. Now, I loaded up the 11 and 13 round magazines with my Mag Lula. Can't give that thing enough praise. And here is the Hellcat. So, there we go, we know we're safe. Hellcat weight, 15.9 ounces. 11 round magazine weight, so if you wanted to carry extra of these in your pocket or holster or bag, 6.5 ounces. Same for the 13 round mag. Let's just lay that down. 8.1 ounces. So, if you were to put the 11 rounder in the Hellcat, 1 pound, 6.4 ounces. If you did +1, it's 1 pound, 6.9 ounces. If you wanted to put the 13 round mag in it, 1 pound, 8.1 ounces, +1, 1 pound, 8.5 ounces. So you get an idea of all the weights that you're going to be dealing with there. Alright, now if you want to get inside to clean this and everything, I'm going to show you how to do that. It's that part of the video. So, as usual, make sure the Hellcat is emptied, there's nothing inside. Then, first step, lock the slide back. Then you have the rotating lever, the takedown rotating takedown lever. Now, this rotates a little differently than some. You're actually going to rotate it up. Then once you rotate it up, it's a bit tough when it's brand new. You're going to drop the slide catch, slide release. Now you notice it's not coming off. It's because you have to pull the trigger. Once you do that, it comes apart in two pieces. Here's your lower, here's your upper. It is a dual recoil spring guide rod assembly. Cool thing is the front of it's textured. The part that faces outside, it's kind of neat. Metal and plastic mixture. Very cool. Then you have the little barrel, little 3-incher. What is that gunk? Get out of there. And then you have the actual slide itself. Very simple. Striker assembly's in there with the firing pin, if you wanted to get in there. So you notice I need to dust this and clean this. Once you're done cleaning it, just reverse the process. Like that. You have your slide rails. Here you get the grooves and the slide rails here. You have dual sets of them. Front pair, rear pair. Make sure you fit to both. Then once you're back, slide it all the way back. Rotate that back down. You can then release it, test function, good to go. Just don't punch your camera when you're doing it like I just did. That's all it takes. Very, very simple. And there you have it. That's everything I have on the Hellcat OSP by Springfield. This is a great CCW option. You have a lot of features, gives you a lot of options, especially with that optic mount up top. Nice Trigon sights. I like the kind of ball and cup sights that we have on top here. Reminds me a little bit of Glock, which I actually do shoot well with those sights. I know a lot of people complain about them, but I do well with those, so we'll see. So far, I like what I've had in my hands. I like what I've inspected here. Can't wait to get it to the range, and just so everybody knows, there is a range video coming in the future. So I just want to get everything out there all at once and try to do as much filming as I can at one time, because it is so much more expensive. But I'll have it all set up in a way that looks really good for everybody. But yeah, that's it. I absolutely love this thing, and I think it is a good option for anyone out there that's interested in one, if you don't have one already. But let me know what you think down in the comments section. Do you like these? Do you hate them? You know, all that good stuff. Any cool accessories that you picked up for them? I know you can get back plates, this new sights, you can get grips that wrap around. There's a whole lot of upgrades for these out. Any cool ones that you have? Let me know in the comments section. Or what's your setup with these too? Let me know that too. It might be something I want to do on a video. Really cool stuff out there, and I don't know all of it, so you guys can help me out. But that's it for today. I hope everybody enjoyed the video, found it at least helpful a little bit. And let me know in the comment section that too, if you do, or if there's something you'd like to see in the future. I've had a lot of really good suggestions from everybody, stuff that I am going to implement, like adding calipers for measurements and things like that. I like that idea, so good stuff. Keep the info flowing, everybody. But that's it for today. I hope everyone out there stays safe, keep your family safe, keep yourself safe, keep your whole circle safe too. That's very important, especially today's day and age. Things are probably going to get worse before they're going to get better. Just keep that in mind. So as long as you're safe, everything is good, and you know, the people important to you. Keep going for your goals. Don't ever stop. That's the most important thing, especially with how hard things are now. It's so easy to give up on them. Don't. Just keep on trudging along. It's the best thing you can do. Soldier forward, keep pushing, and get it done that you need to get done. All right? It's the same mindset I'm using. Every day is a new battle, and you need to try to win that battle every day. But everyone out there, take it easy. We'll talk again in the next video, and stay cool, because it's hot down here. Later, guys.